Hello and welcome to the Goodlife 8-week challenge for 2018. We're here for the Fitter, Faster, Stronger wow number 1, and we're pretty excited. It's a fitter workout. With this workout, it's going to go for 20 minutes. No matter how good or how slow or how new or how competitive you are, it's still a 20-minute workout. There is part A, 5 rounds of 4 exercises. We've got skipping, we've got squatting, we've got kettlebell swings, we've also got some plate sit-ups. With the rounds, the 5 rounds, the reps are going to change from 1, and then they're going to get harder into 2, and then 3. Round 3 is probably the hardest round with most reps. Then they're going to get a little bit easier round 4, and then into round 5, a little bit less again. So check your scorecard to make sure you're all across all the reps for the exercises. Once you've done part A, if there is any more time left, and of course there will be, up until the 20-minute mark, hit the treadmill and run as far as you possibly can on that treadmill up until the 20-minute mark. Once we get that 20-minute mark, it's stopped. Wow number 1 is all over. The time or the distance that you achieve in that part B will be converted to seconds, and it'll get taken off your part A time, and that will be your workout time, and that's what's going to go on the leaderboard. So try your hardest and welcome to the challenge. Let's take a look at the workout in a little bit more detail, paying particular attention to your category. All right, so we're here. We're going to get started with our first workout. 20 minutes on the timer, and we're going to get through part A as fast as we can because that becomes your time. And then when we get to the treadmill after, we can actually make that time even better. But let's get through part A first. All right, so we're getting ready to get going. We're going to start with the skipping. We've got 20 reps, so there's 5 rounds to do. The rep numbers will go up, and then round 3 is the holy grail. That's the hardest one, and then they get easier and easier. And then round 1 is the same as part 5. It's going to be great. You excited? Yep. She's excited. All right, so 20 minutes on the timer. 3, 2, 1, let's go. With the skipping, it's 2 feet leave, 2 feet land. If you want to do double unders, you can, but they're not going to add any more credit. That's no rep. We've got a no rep, thank you. And so Andy showed us a classic no rep, which is called not skipping. If you're not skipping, it's no rep. So once we've done your 20 reps there, we're going to move on. We've got the squats next. All right, so with the squats, there's a lot of squats in the Fitter, Faster, Stronger. So in wow 1, let's really practice this and get this right. So we've got the knee joint, we've got the hip joint. We want them to line up. So go to the bottom of the squat depth and hold us there for us. That is the squat depth required. You can go lower, but going any higher than that will not be allowed. The top, there's only one way to lock out. It's to lock out dead straight like a totem pole, and that is the top of it. So let's show us a few good reps. Down we go to the required depth, yep, and up to the top. And me as your trainer, I'm going to call it out when you're going good, and I'm going to call it out when you're going bad. So I'm going to go, yes, and yes. That's like rep number 5. Now show us if you don't go low enough. I'm like, no rep, you can go low enough. Why don't we try that again? Down to the required depth. If you come up the top, but you don't quite get there and you go again, it's a no rep. So it's real simple. There's a couple of ways to get no reps, but there's only one way to get a good rep. Get the required depth and take it to the very top. Slow it down if need be. It's only the first workout. Let's get it right. Once you've done your squats, we're going to move across to the kettlebell. The kettlebell, we're swinging. With the kettlebell swings, pick it up from the ground in between. The body starts at the top to get going. No rep. We're going to start off at the top to get going. So once we're in this position here, we can start swinging. And that's what we want to do. We want to swing straight arms, and we're looking for the same. Legs are straight, arms are straight. Everything is vertical. Pretty much I'm looking side on. Her arms are covering her ears at the top, but that's not the most important part. The most important part is the legs are straight, body is straight, arms are straight. Kettlebell is kind of straight. I mean, we don't want it to fall back over the back, but we don't want it to be horizontal as well. So kettlebell straight, everything's straight. The other thing is, when we're going back downwards, the arms also stay straight on the way down. So that's the kettlebell swing. It's not that difficult. A great way to get a no rep would be to be doing it with bent arms. So show us the bent arm technique. Yes, the arms are bent the whole way through. These are not the reps required. Or another way to get a no rep is the arms are straight, everything's straight, but not going high enough. That is going high enough. So these are good reps. Still good reps. Let's show us a no rep where you don't go high enough. So they're still good reps. But around about there, it's a classic way to get a no rep. Yes, it feels like the kettlebell's overhead, but they're not getting high enough, so not counted. All right, so this is the kettlebell swings. And the last exercise, really easy, plate sit-ups. Plate sit-ups, we wait for the plate get-ups later. There are a few rules here. Feet stay close to each other. The plate starts above the head, tap it on the floor, and then we're gonna tap it on the floor past the toes, and that is an easy way to do a rep. The ways to do no rep would be to put the plate on your feet and back. That's a no rep. And the other way would be to, if you come up the front, but your feet actually separate, and then you place it down, that's a no rep because the feet aren't together. So keep the feet together, plate touches above the head, plate touches past the toes. It can't get any easier than that. And we've got 5 rounds to do, so we're gonna circuit through those exercises. If there's time left, which there will be, we're gonna head it onto the treadmill. Excited about that?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. She's so excited. Okay, so we take note of the time it took to do 5 rounds, and then it's on to the treadmill. Once we're onto the treadmill, I'm gonna hit go, I'm gonna increase the speed, and we're gonna just run it out. We're gonna crush it all the way to the very end until we've got to that 20-minute mark. Pretty simple. 3, 2, 1, go. It's a demo, so I'm not gonna make you run today, but I are when we do this for real. That is round 1. Very excited for the next 8 weeks. Good luck with it. We'll see you next week.